Welcome back to the channel, guys. Before we head on over to the greenhouse to give you guys an update, just make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are not already. For those of you that are not subscribed, which is 52% of you, we're going to grow a 2,000-pound pumpkin and we're going to show you guys how to do it. So make sure you're subscribed. Alright, before we head on over, I'm going to take you out back and I'm going to show you my grapevines. They're doing really well. Just want to show you guys all these grapes. So check out all these grapes. Just look at them all. There's so many grapes. Just look in there. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Look at the size of them. You're gonna love this. Check this out. Check this out. I have grapes. So I can show you where are we at. Where are we at? Grapes growing in the trees. I don't know if you can see them. I have grapes in the trees. They're everywhere. There's grapes everywhere. So many grapes. Dig in here a little bit more. Just look at them. Oh, they're everywhere. Look at that big cluster. There's so many. Yes, I'm gonna have about 1,000 pounds of grapes. If you could look over here, I have a pumpkin plant that is looking great. It is actually a 2031 Brandt, and she's still running. That's a backup that I never planted. I told Clint I'm gonna plant that next year. This right here it's called honeysuckle. Hummingbirds love it. Hummingbirds will be all over this. Got another honeysuckle plant over here. Yeah, I'll go right up in that, and it seems like these bloom all year too. There's always flower there, so it's always flowering. All right, yeah, we're gonna take you guys over to the greenhouse and we'll give you an update, show you what everything looks like. So just thought I'd show you guys that. Here we are, guys. So today's the evening of July 18th, and been doing a lot of weeding lately. Actually, today I was weeding this little section out, and I have a hornet's nest right here. So I got stung a couple times, but I sprayed them, and I'm gonna spray them again here shortly. But I'll give you guys an update on the fruit and show you where we're at and kind of explain to you what I've been doing for fertilization. So this is the plant that got the 2 pounds of calcium nitrate. You can see greened up real nice. Plant looks absolutely beautiful now. Secondaries are growing great. The fruit itself is on day 23, 24-ish. And this plant, and this plant, I put down calcium nitrate 3 days ago. So the calcium nitrate is just starting to hit, and you can actually see it on some of the older leaves, and I'll show you guys that. But before that, we'll show you guys these pumpkins over here, starting with Clint Dyson's 1350. This fruit is probably grown on a plant that's maybe 150 square feet, if that. Again, you can clearly distinguish where this plant's at. Today is day 27, and no TT yet, but I'm guessing maybe 200 pounds, maybe 250, 200. Yeah, she's a big boy. But that's growing good for the size of the plant. Like I said, I'm gonna have to keep this plant super healthy. This is not a lot of plant, and if I want to get this pumpkin to 1,500 pounds, this plant has got to stay healthy for a long period of time. So that'll be the key to get this fruit large. So we'll try that and try to accomplish that as best we can. This is kind of my lagging 2031. Again, I hammered the CalMag to this, or excuse me, the calcium nitrate. So hopefully everything picks back up. I wish I would have just went ahead and did the calcium nitrate to all the plants right away instead of just experimenting with this plant, because this plant is the one that was showing nitrogen deficiency first. I should have known that the other plants were going to eventually show the nitrogen deficiency, and I should have just went with the calcium nitrate right away. But I wasn't sure what was going to happen with that much top dressed, and now we know. So next time we'll do it all right away. This fruit, it was a really nice shape, and now it's kind of a goofy shape. You see how the this back end is? I don't like that. So yeah, apparently I was wrong when I said I like this shape in a earlier video. I did like it when it was small. I don't like it now, but yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Honestly, I might abort because that's day 14, and I mean, it's not the greatest for day 14, but then again, this plant's not the greatest, to be honest. So this plant's absolutely beautiful now. This fruit itself, like I said, is on it's day 23, 24. I'll take you over there. Or probably day 23, maybe even 22. It was pollinated July 26th or 7th. But so this pumpkin right here is on day 19 today. This is my best chance at a nice fruit. But right now, we'll see what happens when it starts kicking it, and see how many pounds a day we do. But you won't know until you hit that day 30, day 35 mark. So all you can do is try to get your plant as big as you can and as healthy as you can by that day, and see what happens. So, but that'll be my best chance, I think. Again, here we are. She's a very nice shape. We'll walk you over down here and show you this calcium nitrate being taken up, because you'll see it on the very first secondaries first. See how these are a lot larger, and you can clearly see they're darker. So this will eventually pass along the entire plant, and all the plant will look like this. That's the way it was on this plant. I noticed the very first secondaries, the calcium nitrate hit first, and then it just followed up the plant. So good to see that, because I know in a day or two, all these leaves will be green again, and hopefully a lot fuller. These leaves aren't as big as they should be. That's because there's only so much nitrates to go around, and the plant is unable to, expand those leaves. And you need big leaves, because those are essentially like solar panels. So bigger leaves are better in my book. So here we are with this guy. This guy's a pretty decent shape. Again, the plant's not big at all. I do got a lot of plant this way, so that kind of makes up for it. But I'm going to try to grow vines all the way through day 30, 35, and just try to get this plant as big as I can. I don't know what's going to happen, how much that's going to impede my growth of the fruit, but I need a bigger plant. I know that. So yeah, this is actually a really good shaped fruit too. Both this fruit and this fruit, from me lifting them and repositioning them, I know they're both going to go really heavy. So that's one good thing, I guess. And all these vines, they started right back up. They're all growing again. None of them are stunted. So I'm very, very pleased with the ability to turn that plant around. So at least now I know I have one good plant, and I might have two good plants, just depending if I can get this plant big enough in time. This plant is big enough right here. It's just I need to get the leaves a little bit greener. This plant's probably about 1,000 square feet, maybe even a little bit more than that. And there's a lot of plant here. The leaves are a little bit small though, a little bit smaller than I'm used to. So I don't know, all you can do is try your best, and hopefully everything works out. Oh, that'll be our update. Oh, and then I've also been, along with that calcium nitrate, I've started my potassium drenches earlier this year. The reason being is I didn't want to fool the plant into thinking it had to go back into vegetation mode. I kind of wanted to offset it with some potassium. It's just my thought process. I don't know if it works or not. I didn't want the plant to focus all the energy on the plant. I wanted it to keep energy going to that fruit, hence me putting potassium down earlier this year. So I've been doing 0, 0, 25, CalMag, silicates, bunch of micronutrients. The 0025 I've been putting down every 3 days, and it's about, right now I've been doing about a third cup per 50 gallons, and I'm going to ramp that up to 1 cup per 50 gallons here by the time these fruit reach day 30. So, and that 0025, you have to pH down. And for anybody that doesn't know and they don't have a pH tester, it's about a 1-to-1 ratio with your pH down. That'll bring you back to neutral. So my starting pH is about a 7. I add, a third cup of 0025, and that will raise my pH to about an 8.2. About the same quantity of pH down will bring me back to neutral. And this is the pH down I use right here. So anybody that kind of wants to copy me and they don't have the meters, it's actually pretty nice, because once you get it set and you know what you need to add, you don't really need to check. You just add your cup of 0025, then add your cup of pH down, mix it up. You don't got to check it. You know it's going to be pretty much neutral. So there we are with that. Everything's looking good. Weather has been pretty decent. Yes, 2 days ago we got 3 inches of rain, but I can't complain. It's been sunny out every other day since. So, all right, we got something. I mean, I got 4 pumpkins growing. A month ago, you told me I would have 4 pumpkins growing right now, I'd be like, thank God, because I did not think my plants were going to make it through all this rain. And they pulled through. So you just got to keep trying, and all you can do is try. Hopefully everything works out. So, all right, that'll be the update for today. We'll see you guys in about a week, maybe a bit sooner. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching.